Hello investors, my name is Dehan and welcome back to your number one place for all your investing needs. In today's video, we're going to be looking at 4 more crypto altcoins for the month of May. So these are going to be altcoins that are currently either on the run or we see that it could potentially start to have a run in the future as it's gaining some momentum or it's been oversold in the last few weeks. Now guys, before we get into it, in the past 24 hours, the market is up about 5.19%. We can see the top gainers of the 24 hours. Ethereum Classic is still right there, up about 50% in the past 24 hours. Now, full disclosure, I did take profits on Ethereum Classic, so I held it for 2 nights, and I made 99.5% gains on my Ethereum Classic. So there we go. Just want to let you guys know that I sold all my Ethereum Classic, but I might buy back on the dip in the future again. So right now, Bitcoin down about 1.4%, trading at around 56,000. Ethereum, going around that 3,500 area, down about 0.68%. So this is like the first time in a few days, actually, that we've seen Ethereum down. So Dogecoin down a lot, actually, about 14% or so, trading at around 54 cents, which is still, a lot higher than it was a few days ago. But we could see, what's going to happen tomorrow and what's going to happen on Saturday with Dogecoin as well. So the number one coin on our list is going to be EOS. So EOS right now is trading at $12.58. Currently, it's up about 42% in the past 24 hours. Massive gains right there. In the past week, 113%. In the past month, 89%. In the past year, 355%. But you can definitely see that here in the past few days, it's where the coin has taken off from that $6 range. It's been trading around that, $5 to $6 range for a while, and now we saw this breakout. So we could definitely watch EOS, very closely to see how it's going to continue to just run into the next few weeks. Is it going to continue to run or not? In my, opinion, I think it has potential to continue to run and make a few 100% gains in the next few months, as we continue to go through. Now, market cap 12 billion, volume 22.3 billion in the past 24 hours, circulating supply 953 million coins. Now this one, EOSIO, what is it? So this is going to be a blockchain designed to facilitate the operation of a new kind of program called the Decentralized Application, DAPP. It's a technology that tends to solve historical issues and using blockchains to run dApps. As popular applications have even clogged capacity on larger, more developed blockchains like Ethereum, resulting in performance issues for all users. Now, one of a number of new blockchains that have prioritized dApp performance, EOSIO, has made design choices meant to confirm more transactions per second while eliminating fees charged to users making transactions. However, there are not other notable differences that set it apart from competing blockchains. The first is that EOSIO programmers can develop dApps using WebAssembly languages like C++, Java, and also Python. Now, as opposed to a new project-specific programming language, also on EOS, software updates are decided through voting using EOS Coin. Now, EOS is a native cryptocurrency on EOSIO and is needed to pay for the costs of operating as blockchain. EOSIO is, perhaps best known for holding the largest ever initial coin offering ICO, raising over $4 billion by selling 1 billion EOS over the course of a year-long sale. So since then, EOSIO has continued to keep users updated on the status on its roadwork through its official website. So this one, that's why there's so many coins, right there, because of that, IPO that they had. But EOS, definitely one that I'm going to keep a close eye on for a breakout through the next few weeks, as it seems to be very hot right now with a lot of momentum behind it. I could easily see this one, making some decent gains in the next few months and going into the next few years as well. Now, guys, go ahead and smash that like button for me real quick. Let's aim for 350 plus likes on this video. I know you guys can do it. Just tap that like button real quick. It only takes a second. It helps the channel grow. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification. We're about to hit 30,000 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for subscribing to the channel. Leave a comment below. What crypto should I talk about in the next video? What crypto are you buying right now? If you guys want to sign up for Webull and get your 2 free stocks valued at up to $1,800, links going to be in the description for that. If you guys want to get your Helium miner, check out the link in the description. You'll get 3% off when you use our coupon code. It's going to be DEHANM is the coupon code. Links are going to be in the description for that as well. Next up on our list is another hot one. So we haven't talked about most of these coins on the channel. These are all brand new coins, guys. So, stick around for this. So Tron, TRON, or TRX is the ticker symbol. This one is trading at around 17 cents right now, up about 17%, almost 18% in the past 24 hours. This one has a market cap of around 12 billion, volume in the past 24 hours, 7.2 billion coins, and then the circulating supply is around 71.7 billion. In the past week, Tron is up about 37.62%. In the past month, 34%. And then on the 1 year chart, about 939% or so. So definitely making some gains, but it's gaining momentum. Once again, just like the previous coin that we just talked about, same thing. It seems to be getting, some momentum going on right now, and I could definitely see it continue, another breakthrough, and continue to push on higher as we get into the rest of May, and obviously continue throughout 2021. So definitely Tron is going to be another one we're going to be looking at. Now, what is Tron? So launched as at the height of the 2017 crypto mania, Tron has since galvanized a global group of investors and developers around the vision for how cryptocurrency could reshape the internet. But if the goal of using blockchains to create a distributed web was common among projects launched at the time, Tron distinguished its offering with communications that resonated even as criticism about its technology persisted. For instance, Tron was rare among cryptocurrency launching in 2017 in that it did not seek to advertise any advances in cryptography or network design. Rather, the basic building blocks of Tron decentralized applications, smart contracts, tokens, delegated proof-of-stake consensus were pioneered by the other projects prior to its launch. Now, Tron even went so far as to make components of its technology compatible with Ethereum, which sparked the accusations it went too far in borrowing its ideas. Now, Tron would further, differentiate with the Asia-focused go-to-market strategy that heavily relied on publicizing its creator, Justin Sun, and translating its technical documents into a wider variety of languages than generally, targeted by the cryptocurrency projects. Tron went on to gain greater mainstream attention in 2018 when the nonprofit spearheading its development, the Tron Foundation, acquired peer-to-peer networking pioneer BitTorrent. Now, this acquisition precedented the launch of a BitTorrent token on the Tron blockchain in 2019, a move that gave Tron the ability to market a new cryptocurrency to millions of users or existing users in general. So Tron is definitely another hot one that we're going to be keeping a close eye on, as I could definitely see it continue to have another move to the upside in the near future as well. Coming in at the number 3 spot for our cryptocurrency is going to be one trading at $442 per coin. It's going to be Monero. So Monero XMR, up about 6.5% in the past 24 hours. This one's trading at a market cap of 7.9 billion. Volume is around 834 million, and with a circulating supply at around 18 million coins almost. In the past week, this one's up about 8%. In the past month, 63%. And then on the 1 year chart, 586%. So as we can see here, it's been trading around this level for about a month or so, and now it's trying to break out through. So we've been trading here for about less than a month, about 3 weeks or so, around this $400 range, and now we seem to be, trying to break through. If we can continue to break through, hit about the $450, $500 area, we can definitely continue to make new highs right there for the, past month or so, and continue to push on higher. This one is a very low market cap, like we said, around 8 billion market cap, so it has a lot of potential to, it could potentially 5x, 10x, or even higher, and still have a low market cap in general. So Monero, this one right here, was amongst the first cryptocurrencies to feature cryptography that offered a real advances in privacy and fungibility over available alternatives. Now, its key differentiator was its ability to allow users to send and receive transactions without making this data available to anyone examining its blockchain. As such, Monero is often classed with the other privacy cryptocurrencies such as Zcash, that have sought to address privacy weaknesses in Bitcoin. Now down here, this is in turn enables Bitcoin to be tracked, making them less fungible, as companies are able to identify and blacklist coins involved in suspected criminal enterprises, as an example. Now, however, while projects like Zcash enjoyed media fanfare and backing from the venture capitalists, Monero's original origins are more comparable to Bitcoin's, involving a small online tech community that grew quietly over time as the project gained credibility and market share. But Monero has also differentiated in other areas apart from just privacy. For example, Monero software is programmed to update every 6 months, a regular schedule that has helped it some more aggressively add new features without, much controversy. This has meant that Monero has been able to continue to introduce cryptographic advances like stealth addresses and, ring confidential transactions. Now, given its willingness to pioneer such advances, Monero continues to attract an interest from cryptographers and researchers looking to push the limits of what's possible in the crypto, currency space, I guess you could say. So Monero, definitely an interesting coin, guys. After everything we saw right there, it has a lot of interest for me in the future, as it is a little bit different compared to some of these other altcoins. And that's something, you want to look for. You want to look for a uniqueness in the coin. You don't want something to be exactly the same as another, huge coin, or, one of those large or mid-cap coins, like let's say Ethereum or Bitcoin. You want something that's going to differentiate itself from the others and, be valuable. You don't want something that's repetitive, because it's not going to have value and it's not going to continue to go higher, because there's no reason for it to go higher with no, nothing supporting it, nothing backing it up. Coming in at the number 4 spot, our crypto altcoin is going to be NEO. So we've talked about NEO in the past on this channel, but it's been doing very well, and especially after our predictions that we've made in the previous videos. This one is up about almost 16% right now. It was actually a lot higher, a few minutes ago, but as you guys can see, it's pulled back a little bit in the past few minutes. Now, this one trading at around 9.4 billion market cap, 4.5 billion volume in the past 24 hours, circulating supply about 70.5 million coins. In the past week, this one's up about 50%, and we talked about it when it was down here in the low 80s. Now, in the past month, this one's up about 111%. So we did talk about this one as it consolidated here around this 80, almost the 90 area. We talked about how it could be potential run, and then we saw it continue this run, hit highs here of about $110, pulled back down back to the 90s, and then boom, shot on up higher. And just about 2 days or so, it continued to go higher and higher. So right now it's hitting these new highs for the past month or so, which is beautiful, as we did hit here about 124, 125 on April 19th when the whole Dogecoin situation started, and that's pretty much when all the altcoins started to rush on higher, and following all the large cap coins. So NEO is definitely making new highs right here for the past month or so. Now, on the 1 year chart, this one's up over 1,200%, which is massive. It's breaking through these highs easily, guys. Continues to make higher highs. Market cap is still very low. That's the one thing that we like about these low cap coins, because their market cap is so low. They could easily, 2x, 3x, 4x, even 10x potentially, because the market cap is so low. It has so much room to grow. It's a lot easier for NEO to do, let's say, a 2x and go to about 20 billion market cap than it is for Bitcoin to go from a 1 trillion market cap to 2 trillion market cap. It would take so much more money in order for that to happen. So that's why a lot of these low cap coins and the mid cap coins are interesting, because they can move a lot faster and move a lot quicker. So, the bigger percentage wise, I guess you could say. NEO is widely considered to be China's answer to Ethereum. Both cryptocurrencies use smart contracts, but NEO takes advantage of its unique blockchain in order to improve on Ethereum's network. NEO has defined itself as the distributed network for the smart economy. By smart economy, we mean digital assets with a digital identity supported by, the smart contracts. So some interesting facts about NEO. NEO made its first appearance in the West in 2016 under the name ANKR. NEO used the delegated Byzantine fault tolerant for blockchain consensus. It is a modified proof of stake protocol. 6,119 BTC was raised during NEO's 2016 ICO, creating 100 million NEO tokens. 50% of the NEO tokens were sold in the ICO, and the other 50% were distributed to the NEO Council. Now, NEO climbed its way into the top 20 cryptocurrencies by achieving a 5 billion market capitalization by the end of 2017, which, that's a low market cap still. In short, NEO is a cryptocurrency that, uses easily programmable smart contracts in order to facilitate trustless trades of real-world assets throughout the blockchain. Obviously, this is a huge thing. Down here, you guys can check out how it's, NEO's network design, the smart contracts, how all that works with it. Why is NEO's programming advantage? What's the advantage of it? How does NEO use digital identities, etc., etc. So if you guys are interested in reading that, you guys can come and check out this website and see more detail into NEO, as we've already covered it in previous videos. So we don't want to drag on this one too long, because we're just repeating information that we talked about in the past. But what we will say is NEO has a lot more potential room to grow in the future. future, as it's just beginning. And like they said right there, it's compared to, you know, the Chinese Ethereum. So we have this in the stock market as well. We have Tesla, and then we have the Chinese Tesla, or compared to the Chinese Tesla, which is NEO. A lot of you guys know NEO. So, you know, this is something that's very common in the market right now. And I guess it happens in the crypto market as well. So definitely want to add to your list and see what happens in the long run, guys. Now, as always, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so none of this is financial advice. This is all for educational purposes only. Speak to your financial advisor before investing into crypto stocks, stocks in general, anything, you know, do your own due diligence. But now what we're going to be doing is looking, obviously, real quick at Bitcoin and Ethereum. So Bitcoin, obviously, in the past 24 hours, it's been on a little bit of a downtrend, like we said, still staying around that, you know, 1 trillion market cap, but it went from here, we had highs of about $58,000 per coin. In the beginning of the day, pulled back down all the way down here to lows of about 55, a little bit under 55,000 per coin, and now we're consolidating right there. So we've pretty much been trading at this level for a few weeks now. Like we said, after that, you know, huge run that we had to about 65,000, we pulled back down, and now we're consolidating, running back and forth. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens with it in the future. Now, the next one on here is obviously Ethereum. So what has Ethereum done? It's actually red for the first time in a few days that we've talked about, you know, down about 1% or so. But in the past week, it's been soaring about 24.44%. As you guys can see, it's just been bouncing back and forth pretty much here, but making lower lows and higher highs, which is definitely a positive sign for us, you know, Ethereum investors, and especially somebody bullish like me. I've told you guys I believe in Ethereum very, very, you know, highly. I believe Ethereum is going to, you know, eventually overtake Bitcoin, in my opinion. You heard it here. That's just my opinion, obviously, but I think it could easily do that in the future and become the #1 cryptocurrency as we continue this battle. Dogecoin, you guys are all excited about Saturday for Dogecoin, but right now there is some profit taking, and this is something we talked about in, you know, the past couple of videos. You know, it did hit highs here of about 69 cents or so, and it's been pulling back ever since. So there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be, you know, profit taking on the news situation. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of profit taking on Friday night. There's going to be a lot of profit taking during Saturday throughout the day. Now, it all depends what Elon Musk says on the show. If he says something crazy that could, you know, be revolutionizing, and, you know, Dogecoin could run on higher, but I believe there's going to be a sell the news situation where Dogecoin is going to sell off over the weekend, and then we'll have to wait for a consolidation period and for another, you know, breakthrough into the future in the next couple of months, obviously, to try to break through that $1 range. But I do not think that Dogecoin is going to reach that $1 range now this week, because I think a lot of people are going to be taking profits in the next 2 days. So you guys let me know in the comments below. Do you think people are going to be profit taking on Dogecoin, or do you think it's going to continue to soar on higher throughout Saturday night and the weekend as well? If you guys enjoyed this content, smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 350 plus likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification for more content like this. Leave a comment below. What cryptocurrency should I talk about in the next video? If you guys want to sign up for Webull, get your 2 free stocks. Links are in the description. Get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800. If you guys want to buy your helium miner and mine some helium, links are going to be in the description for that as well. Get your 3% coupon code when you use the discount code DAYHANM. Links are going to be in the description for that as well. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.